Jared is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by a woman named Tess. So in a few minutes, we'll call her, see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him, and maybe get him another date. But first, Jared, how long has it been since you talked to Tess?
About a week.
Have you ever tried to reach out to her a few times?
Yeah, she hasn't gotten back to me at all. You know, we both have read scripts off, so I have no clue if she's reading my text or not.
Well, tell us about the date.
Well, I mean, honestly, I thought it went really well. We went to this really fancy, like fixed menu experience kind of places. I really wanted to impress her, and the food was great. It was fancy, but not like stuffy. It was kind of chill, laid back. I thought we had a great time.
Okay. So what made you feel like it was a great time? Like, were you guys laughing? Did you get a little cuddly?
It was really, I think, the connection that we had as people. Like, I felt like after getting to talk to her a little bit more, that I saw like a flash of somebody that I could build a future with, someone I could respect, because she takes her like life, her romantic life, her career, like all very seriously. And we're both kind of not into like hookup culture, there's nothing wrong with people want to have fun, but we're both looking for something deeper. We don't want to just date randomly. Like, we're looking for a real connection and like marriage,
Oh, you talked about all that on the first date.
Yeah, it was really, it was a pretty long time. We just, it's a lot of courses. And on top of that, the conversation was just so good,
Who initiated the conversation about looking for marriage and all that kind of stuff?
Tess did. She was really like, I'm very much not looking to just date without, she's looking to date very deliberately,
Mm-hmm.
Not like, oh, there's just a guy, let me go see if he's cute. It's kind of like, no, I want somebody I can really build a life with.
And you responded to that well. I'm just wondering if, because maybe how he responded could be part of the reason why she...
That's true.
Yeah, like, did you bust out a ring and ask her to marry you right there?
No, I held back a little bit. I'm not going to be like, oh, this is it. But I did get like, yeah, this is what I'm looking for too. So I was excited.
Did something else happen? Did you have food in your teeth?
I hope not. Well, really, I did feel a little bit underdressed. I will say that. But I don't know. I don't think she'd be bothered by that somehow. I also wonder if maybe the restaurant was a little bit too fancy, a little bit too like, here's your next course, I'm wondering if it's too nice and maybe too many like, here's our dish with the special sauce and this is how the chef intends for you to eat it, like it's kind of like very showy, very experienced kind of thing. And I don't know, some people aren't into that.
Did she seem like she wasn't into it?
I thought she was, but sometimes like it's hard to read people,
I was just thinking if there was any point in your rounds of dinner that she started to get a little awkward, or did you notice anything change?
I didn't really. I thought because by the end of it, we had a very nice hug. Like you said, we're both kind of not into like moving too quickly, hookup culture. So it wasn't like anything too much, but we had a very nice dinner, very nice hug. I mean, I do wonder, I've gained some weight, and I'm not talking about like muscle weight. So like, I do wonder if that might be a problem. I really hope not, because that would be a little bit devastating if that was the case.
Oh.
Do you remember the last thing that she said to you?
Yeah, she said, I had a great time.
All right, well, we'll try to figure it out. We'll play a song, come back, and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you another date if you still want one, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next. If you're just joining us, Jared is on the phone for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by a woman named Tess. We're about to call her and ask her if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and then maybe get him another date. But first, Jared, why don't you refresh everybody's memory about your date with Tess?
So we went to a very nice restaurant, one of those experience kind of based fixed menu fancy places. We were both looking for the same thing, no hookups, like real connection, real relationship, ultimately leading to like something serious. And then we left amicably, and then all of a sudden I'm not hearing from her for like a week.
All right, well, we'll see if we can figure it out, man. You ready for us to call her?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Hi, may I speak to Tess, please?
May I ask who's calling?
My name is Jubal. This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
I'm Nina, also on the Jubal Show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
We're calling you today. I don't know if you listen to the show or not, but we do a segment on the show. It's called the First Date Follow-Up. What that is if you go out on a date with somebody and then you ghost them, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you ghosted them.
Oh.
So you are currently ghosting somebody.
I am.
You are? Okay.
Okay.
Is his name Jared?
Yes, his name is Jared.
That would be who emailed us.
Oh, good.
He said that he had a great time with you and he doesn't know why he's being ghosted. So we're on the phone right now to ask you if you'll tell us.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Jared was so sweet. He took me to this very he knows that I'm a foodie and he knows that I really want it. When I go out, I like to have an experience. That's a huge plus for me. And so he found this really cool restaurant and I loved it. I love the restaurant and he was so kind and our conversation was great. We really we got into the nitty gritty about everything, marriage, what we want out of life. And with that conversation also comes the conversation about careers. And Jared told me that he was getting pretty antsy with what his job is right now, and he was debating a career change. And I'm a huge fan of somebody doing what means the world to them, even if that means starting over. And the only thing is when I asked him what that next job was going to be, his answer was just pretty off-putting to me. He wanted to become a truck driver and see the country and get out from the man and behind the computer and stuff. And I think that is so cool that he wants to, leave his job and pursue something that he loves. Love the enthusiasm. But I just don't want to be married to a truck driver that I'm never going to see. And if I learned that now, then I just thought I would spare us.
You're ghosting because he wants to be a truck driver?
I'm ghosting I'm not because he wants to be a truck driver, but because that is a profession where I'm never going to see my husband, and I want somebody who's present in my life. Somebody I can keep going to those restaurants with.
But how come, if you're going that far, on a first date, why wouldn't you just tell him?
I didn't want him to think I was being superficial about the truck driver thing. So if I'm being honest, because it's not about that. It's just about not being able to see the person that I hopefully will grow to love someday. And so for me, I was it's just a first date. You just don't know how to say things sometimes. And I just didn't want him to think it was I didn't want to discourage him from being following his dreams.
Well, thank you for being honest with us. Appreciate that. And I will also be honest with you and let you know that Jared is actually on the phone right now. He's been listening this whole time and wants to talk to you.
Hi, Tess.
Oh, hi, Jared.
Tess, I'm not even a trucker yet.
Yeah, and I hear you, and I guess because we got so, deep in the weeds about everything and the nitty gritty that I was taking everything you were saying pretty seriously. We were talking about marriage and this and that. So it seems pretty definitive that you had a plan to leave your job and go be a trucker.
Oh, no. I mean, I was really just talking about options. That was kind of the most, go see the country kind of dreamy kind of talk. But there are other options that I'm willing to go through. That it doesn't have to be that one.
What other options are you thinking about?
Maybe getting into something deeper than what I'm doing now as a programmer. And I'm struggling, guys. What
Are we changing dreams after the first date, guys? I mean, I understand wanting to be, flexible and hear out whoever your partner's is and what their concerns are. But after one date, I mean, if you want to be a truck driver, Jared,
go be a truck driver.
Be a truck driver.
Yeah. Own it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing something like acting. That would be fun.
Cool.
Sounds like we got a free spirit here.
just something that isn't so tied down to an office, so tied down to like a computer. That's kind of the idea more than anything.
Okay.
So you just said okay to that. Is that changing your mind?
Yeah, I mean, what I meant was like, when I said okay, was that I appreciate that thought, and I just want to make sure that this isn't, we've only been on one date, and I just like don't want you to be changing your dreams for me if it potentially doesn't work out. Like that is a lot of pressure. So I don't want to make you change, your free spirit. I think that's a wonderful part about you, especially since you've only been on the first date.
That's true, but bringing the consideration up, I mean, I think most people are not going to be wanting to settle down with somebody who's just not there most of the time. So it's something to think about,
That was just my opinion. You don't know that. Like, you might find somebody that is compatible for you that's cool with that, and then you both get what you want.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's possible, find somebody that wants to live in a truck with me most of the year, but I don't know. You never really know. I mean, there's a lot of different jobs out there, Tess, but like I do know we made a connection that night, and I really want you in my life.
Sounds like he's in it for the long haul.
Wow.
Tess, would you like to go on another date with Jared? We'll pay for it.
You know what? Yes, I will go on a second date with Jared.
Okay.
Oh, dude, awesome. Maybe we can go camping.
Oh, I was going to suggest a truck stop. Camping?
Or just a dinner, that too.
Like a camping after dinner or before dinner? Like, what's the vibe?
After dinner, and then we get used to being in a small space like a semi-cab.
Okay.
There you go.
Maybe not.
Well, thank you, you guys. Congratulations, you got a second date.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Ryan is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by Ella. So in a few minutes, we'll call her, see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him, and maybe get him another date. But first, Ryan, how long has it been since you heard from Ella?
It's just been a few days, but it was such an instant connection. I'm really baffled.
What was your last interaction like?
Well, initially we were just texting over Bumble, the dating app, and but we did go out. We went on a first date to a nice restaurant, and I don't think it could have gone any better, really.
Okay, well, tell us about the date.
So we went to an Italian place. We were both pasta lovers, and we were just laughing, drinking. We bonded over the fact that we're both newly divorced and still new to the dating world. Everything's changed a lot, and she told me she wanted to start a family, and I told her I'm already a dad, and she took that. She was just like in. She wanted to see pictures of my son and wanted to hear stories. It was an incredible conversation. After, the check came and everything, and she didn't want it to, or we didn't want it to end, I guess. So we went to the bar to have a little coffee and just keep chatting. And, we both had to get up the next morning and work. So we made plans to meet up again. I thought we could go on a bike ride, and she was into that idea and said I'd text her the next day. And I thought that second date was going to happen for sure.
So you guys basically made plans for a second date, and it just never happened.
Yeah, I haven't. She didn't respond back ever.
Did anything awkward at all happen on the date? Any reason you can think of that you're getting ghosted?
There's one thing where I'm like, I guess I could have, this might have been a dumb thing to say. When we switched from our dinner table to the bar, the bartender came up to us and he asked if me and my wife, wanted what we wanted to drink. And I didn't correct him. I said, I thought it was kind of cute. I thought, actually, my wife and I were just going to have an espresso, if that's okay. and she laughed too. And, I thought, okay, sweet. Like, she gets my sense of humor and everything. And I went to the bathroom. I came back, but she was, if something happened, I don't know, she maybe had time to think about it, or I offended her. You know, when I got back, she seemed kind of anxious to leave, a little antsy. And we just, hugged goodbye. And I kissed her on the cheek. And I guess I put my foot in my mouth there, maybe.
If she laughed about it, however, I could see if you're somebody that's freshly divorced and not being a wife anymore, and then even to be even if it's just joking, that's a title that you gave up. And then to be like, ha, 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 my wife, maybe it just kind of put her in her feels. Maybe it had nothing to do with you at all. It just kind of put her in her feels or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's tough. Have you reached out to her then since?
Yeah, I mean, the next day I texted about, the bike ride. I had found some different, trails we could try out, see what would work for her. And, I didn't hear anything back. And I figured, I don't know, she's busy or whatever. I'd just give it a little space. I texted, again the next day. And yeah, just
nothing.
Radio silence. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you then. We'll play a song, come back, and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
That'd be great, yeah.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next. Right in the middle of the first date follow-up, and if you're just joining us, Ryan is on the phone, and he's getting ghosted by Ella. So we're about to call her, see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But before we do that, Ryan, why don't you refresh our memory on your date with Ella?
Yeah, we went out to dinner, Italian restaurant. We had a great time. She loved the fact that I'm a dad, and she's divorced too, and but still wants to have a family. We had coffee at the bar after dinner, and I referred to her as my wife as a joke, and then the vibe changed.
That's gonna suck if that's why.
It's tough when something like that happens. Or you're on a date and someone calls them your girlfriend, because you don't want to be like, yeah, they are, but you also don't be like, whoa, no way. Don't even think that.
That's
like,
worse.
Don't go far the other way. Like, I would never. All right. Well,
that would be weird.
You ready for us to call her?
Yeah, please.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Ella, please?
This is her.
Ella, hi, how are you? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Ella. I'm Nina. I'm here too.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good. Do you ever listen to the show at all?
Not really.
Okay. Well, maybe do that from time to time. That'd be cool. Also,
no pressure.
If you haven't, we do a segment on our show. It's called the First Date Follow-Up. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up ghosting them, that person can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them. So,
oh my gosh.
We got an email about you.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. Do you know who would email us?
I have an idea.
You want to take a guess?
Is it Ryan?
Yes, it is. Ryan
hilarious.
Emailed us. We talked to him. He told us about your date. He said he really liked you a lot, but he doesn't know why you're ghosting him. And would you mind telling us?
I feel really awkward about this. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
This is a safe space, though, I swear.
Okay. I mean, I thought he was great. We had a great time. It was very sparky. I mean, I don't know how much he told you, but so I'm recently divorced, and we were having a great night, and I guess if I'm honest, like, I got on Instagram while he was in the bathroom, and I saw a picture of my ex with his new girlfriend.
Oh.
And I guess I just got kind of in my feels about it, and I feel like maybe my mood kind of wrecked the night. It kind of just made me realize, like, ooh, maybe I'm not as ready as I thought I was. I should have handled this very differently, but I don't know. I'm kind of new at this and thought run away.
Your instincts were to run. I mean, yeah, that's hard. That's a lot to process all at the same time.
Yeah, and I feel bad. He seems like a nice guy. I mean, we really did hit it off.
So you're ghosting him because you saw a picture of your ex with somebody?
Yeah, I mean, I'm ghosting because I think I'm like, oh God, am I actually ready to be jumping back out there if this silly picture threw me off so hard? I don't know.
I mean, whether you're ready or not, I think those types of pictures throw anybody off their game. Like, even if you were already moved on in another relationship, seeing it for the first time, I would imagine is still kind of shocking. No? Like, Jubal, don't you feel that way?
No, I never care.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad usually.
Okay.
I'm like, good, they've moved on.
Well, Ella, I understand, and I feel the same way. But what I'm saying is maybe that doesn't mean you're not ready. It's just that you needed to rip the Band-Aid off.
I mean, yeah, maybe. I mean, the photo was taken by a friend of ours like, she's meeting our old friends. Like, I don't know. It just threw me.
Okay.
But it wasn't fair to Ryan.
Well, you can say that to Ryan if you want to, because he's actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh, God.
Hey, Ella.
Embarrassing, sure.
Hey, Ella. I don't care. That I mean, I totally get it that you were caught off guard, and I don't think it ruined the night at all. I'm relieved, frankly.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was not the most mature way to handle that. I did not mean to make you worry or feel bad. I know you're kind of in the same position.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I understand where you're coming from, and I mean, if we were able to like hang out again, like you'd be welcome to talk about this type of stuff. Like, we can totally talk it out.
Really?
Well, Ella, would you like to go out with Ryan again on another date? We'll pay for it.
I mean, yeah, I'd love to.
Amazing.
Congratulations, Ryan. You got another date.
Yay.
We can still do the bike ride, and then we'll go to another restaurant.
Swap pictures of your exes. Or not.
Maya is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Aaron. So in a second, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date if she still wants one. But first, Maya, how long has it been since you heard from Aaron?
It's been a month.
Oh.
Which is, I know, a long time.
Wow.
But
Why do you want to get a hold of him if it's been a whole month?
Well, I just really felt like we had a really good connection. The conversation was really effortless, and we had a lot in common, and it just felt really special. And, it's kind of hard to find that nowadays, and like, it's hard to meet people, and it's hard to really feel that genuine connection. So I thought it was special, and I just keep thinking about him.
Have you tried to reach out to him in this time?
I have. I reached out to him 3 times, but I just haven't heard anything back.
What do you say when you reach out?
Well, the first time it was like, oh, I had a great time. It was really great getting to know you. I'd like to see you again. And then the second time was pretty much the same. Like, oh, just reach out again, just seeing how you're doing. And then the third time, I was kind of concerned for his well-being, because I was like, well, maybe something happened to him,
Mm-hmm.
And I just didn't think he was okay. But I still haven't heard anything.
This is a definite ghosting
Yeah,
situation.
for sure.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us about the date? How did all of that go?
It was great. We met at this really cool jazz bar. It was a really romantic atmosphere, and we're both really into music. So, we were listening to music and talking about the music, and then we just really clicked. We shared a few drinks. We had this really nice little booth, so it was really easy to talk. And we talked about our love of traveling and our where we want to go, and like what kind of places we want to go to. And we talked about our pets and our passions, and it was really just great. And he's really funny, and he was making me laugh, and it just kind of felt like we'd known each other for years, And we did share a kiss at the end of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Which I usually don't do, but it was going so well, so,
I mean, you sound so giddy right now, just reliving it.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess it just really felt for him, And it was a really good kiss. Sparks. To pick up the sparks.
Do you feel like he felt sparks too?
I think so. I mean, I think he did. I could see it in his eyes, and he said, I had a really great time, and I'd like to see you again. And just really, just the way that the kiss was, it was, it started out really kind of tentative, but then it got, we got kind of into it, and it just felt so natural. You just kind of figure out the angles and everything, and it just, it was great.
Why do you think you're getting ghosted?
Well, okay, this is embarrassing. So, he was really funny, and he was, just like cracking jokes the whole night and cracking me up. I love a guy with sense of humor, and he made this one really funny joke, and I laughed so hard like some snot came out of my nose. And, I don't know if he saw it. He was kind of looking away, but it was dark in the club, so maybe he didn't see it, and I wiped it off real quick, but maybe he did. Maybe he was like, oh.
Snot came out of your nose?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Like snort laugh.
Yeah, that would be embarrassing.
That is a little embarrassing.
I mean, I wouldn't go somebody for that. I just take it as a compliment that I made them laugh so hard that they couldn't control their snot.
Well, Jubal would be like, oh, that's so cute. You snotty snot face.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll see if we can figure it out. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next. Today's first date follow-up, if you're just joining us, Maya is on the phone and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Aaron. So we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Maya, why don't you refresh everybody's memory about your date with Aaron?
Oh, yeah. Well, it was really great. We met up at this really nice jazz bar. We heard some great music. We had a booth. It was a really nice, intimate date. And we had a nice conversation. He was really funny. And we really hit it off. We had a lot in common. And we even had a really nice kiss at the end of the date. And I would love to see him again. And I even texted him a few times. And I just never heard anything back. And it's been about a month.
Okay. You ready for us to call him?
Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm ready.
And you think the reason you're getting ghosted is because you blew a snot rocket?
She didn't say that. She just said a little came out when she was laughing. Big difference.
All right, here we go. I'm going to dial his phone number.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Aaron, please?
This is Aaron.
Aaron, hey, man, how are you? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Aaron. I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hey, and I'm Victoria.
How many people is this?
3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, and it's a radio show. I don't know if you heard that part.
I did.
Okay.
What's up?
Have you ever listened to the show before?
Sometimes on my way to work.
Okay, cool. Have you ever heard a first date follow-up before?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. That's good. Well, guess what, Aaron?
I'm on it.
You are now the star of one.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you have any idea who would email us about you?
I might have an idea. I don't really date many people.
Okay, who do you think it is?
Probably Maya.
Guess what, Aaron? You're absolutely correct. Maya emailed us and told us about your date, and she wants to know why you're ghosting her. Would you tell us?
Sure. It's kind of crazy timing. So I have real bad anxiety, and I'm kind of working through it with my therapist. And we actually, in my last session, just talked about Maya, and, I feel bad for not reaching out and possibly hurting her feelings. But I find myself picking up the phone to call her, or, respond to her text messages, but I just can't.
Okay. So your therapist is helping you with that? Do you think that you're going to reach out to her? Was that part of the plan?
That was it. I just haven't been able to, push that call button.
Okay.
So you just can't call her?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know what to say. And now it's been about a month and it just makes things a little worse. And now I'm on the radio.
Well, maybe it's good timing, though, because maybe this will put you in a position to not have to worry about what to say because she wants to know why you're not calling her.
I guess that helps.
Is this like anxiety or what?
Yeah. Fear of rejection, I guess, is what my therapist said.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't really date much, so when I do date.
Aaron, have you ever heard of the term cognitive behavioral therapy?
No.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to tell you what it is. So cognitive behavioral therapy is when, if you have like a fear of something, they put you in that situation so that you can see that it goes well, and then you can start to relieve that fear. So like if you're scared of jumping into water, they'll take you and jump you into water and you'll be okay. And then you'll be like, okay, it's not that scary.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah, I bet it does.
Aww.
And the reason that I bring that up to explain that to you is Maya's actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh, God.
So.
Okay.
We're here with you, though, Aaron. We're right here.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
It's good to hear your voice.
Sorry I haven't called.
You know, well, hearing your reason, I mean, it makes sense, and it does make me relieved because I thought that you just lost interest or you just didn't want to see me, or I embarrassed myself.
No,
but
it's more the opposite. Yeah, I have, I care about you, or I have strong feelings, and I'm not sure how to go through it.
Oh, well, I care about you too, and I understand. It just, it did really hurt my feelings when I never heard anything from you. And I know anxiety is really hard to work through, but I sometimes I think it can be an excuse, not to tell your true feelings.
Yeah, I don't know. I just I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings or my own. So I just,
So is it an excuse?
I mean, no. I really liked you. I really like you. And I'd like to, hang out, but it's tough.
Oh, I understand. And
I don't
really
want
like
to
you
just
too. And
be awkward.
I didn't think you were awkward at all when we had our date. I thought it was great, and the conversation was great, and you were really charming and funny, and I'd like to see you again, and I'm willing to work with you, and be understanding.
You should have seen how much I was sweating.
Oh.
Aaron, would you like to go out with Maya again? We'll pay for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yay.
Okay, look at that.
That's exciting.
You got a second date, Maya, and we cured Aaron's fear of rejection. Isn't that amazing?
Maybe I should pay you guys instead of my therapist.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Jackson is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by a girl named Cameron. So in a few minutes, we'll call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him. But first, Jackson, how long has it been since you heard from Cameron?
Been a few days. I have no idea what's going on.
Okay.
How'd the day go?
I honestly think the date went pretty well. We just went to go get coffee at this local coffee place, and we were having a lot of fun, just over coffee, that we decided to go somewhere to get breakfast too. And so we got some bagels, and then from a place that actually she hadn't heard about from her friend. And then we went for a walk, and then we had a good time. We even ended on a kiss.
Well, is there anything that happened in that time that you think might be kind of the reason why she's not hitting you back?
I mean, I've been thinking about it, and I feel like because at one point during the day, it was going well, but at one point I talked about my ex for a minute. She did ask about my ex, any ex I had, and how it ended. So that's why
you just started crying and brought her up out of the blue.
No, nothing like that. I didn't bring it up voluntarily, anything like that. She asked, but I wasn't sure if maybe I went in too deep about it, and I basically talked about how we were just not a good fit. And she broke it off, and just not really a great relationship, and maybe that's why I feel like I'm getting ghosted here. I'm afraid of this might be another one of those relationships. And I'm hoping not, because like I said, first date, great time.
Did you call your ex crazy?
No.
Okay.
I remain as civil as possible, about it.
That can always be a tough one. If someone's like, yeah, they're just nuts. They're just so crazy. All of them are crazy. Every single one I've had.
Right. And we're supposed to see that as the big red flag.
Yeah.
So I was just wondering.
That's basically it.
Did you talk about your ex before or after you guys kissed?
It was before. I only mentioned it for like a minute, and that was it. It's not like it wasn't like it became like a big topic of conversation throughout the date.
Did you kiss her or did she kiss you?
We both kind of just like leaned in and
it was a moment.
Kissed each other. It was a moment. Okay. Yeah.
Did she eat too many bagels and have to run home? But that wouldn't explain why she's ghosting.
Yeah. It's only been a few days. Maybe she's not ghosting. She's just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. Like I said, like things like were just like going well, and I don't know. Maybe it was like the cologne I was wearing or something like that. But I hope it wasn't that.
Were you wearing terrible cologne?
No. I say it's a pretty good brand. It wasn't anything like like Axe body spray or like Ed Hardy or something like that.
Honestly, Axe smells delicious.
Axe is good, actually. Yeah, it really is good.
Yeah, I'll get up in those pits if you got Axe on, but this isn't about me.
All right, well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. Then we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you another date. Okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, get your first date follow up next. If you're just joining us for today's first date follow-up, Jackson is on the phone, and Jackson is getting ghosted by Cameron, so we're about to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date if he still wants one. Before we call her, though, Jackson, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Basically, I went on a date with this girl named Cameron, and it started out as coffee, but then we ended up getting breakfast, and then it turned into taking a walk, and then it actually ended with a nice kiss. This all happened like on the first date. And it went really, really well, in my opinion.
And you haven't heard anything from her since?
No.
And you think it could be because you talked about your ex?
Possibly, yes.
All right. You ready for us to call her?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Cameron, please?
This is Cameron.
Hey, Cameron, how are you? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Cameron. I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Oh, my God. What's up, guys?
What's up? Sweet. Sounds like you...
something.
Maybe. I'm not sure yet. It sounds like you at least listen to the show, though.
So thank you.
Yeah, I love it. What's up? Oh, my God. I'm so excited.
What's up is that we got an email about you from somebody because you're ghosting them.
What?
This is a first date follow-up, the segment that we do. That
my God.
if you ghost somebody, they can email us and ask why you're ignoring them.
Yes, I've heard it before.
Okay. Well, who do you think would email us?
Oh, my God. No way. Jackson?
Yes,
Okay,
it is Jackson.
Oh, my God.
He really liked your date and is confused why you're ghosting him.
Oh, my God. I'm so embarrassed right now.
Are you ghosting him?
No, I wouldn't even call it ghosting him. Oh, my God.
You're not ghosting him?
I wasn't really ghosting him, but I mean, after this, I might. Oh,
no,
my God.
Don't let this influence that.
Well, why aren't you talking to him then?
Oh, my God. I'm so, overwhelmed. Okay. I'm not really ghosting him. I mean, we went on a date, one date a couple of days ago, 3 days ago.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh, my God. I'm just so, I just don't believe it. Okay. Honestly, he was really cute. We went for coffee, and we were hitting it off pretty great. We had breakfast. I just felt like he got very clingy, and before by the afternoon, and he was already telling me he loved me.
Oh,
on the first date?
On the first date, it was a long morning, but still, it was just we were at the park. It was just too much in one day, I think, and that that was probably the reason why I haven't called him, because I didn't say I love you back.
Well, he said, I love you?
Yeah, was it I love you or like I love this or I love talking to you? Was it really I love you?
Listen, it was just supposed to be coffee, and we started like really being, he's very charismatic and he's very charming. And then all of a sudden, I don't know, he was just like very like flattering and, oh, you're beautiful. And then I love your hair turned into, I heard I love you. And I don't want to sound conceited, but it really was like too much, like super clingy.
Well, on a first date to say I love you.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh my God, Jackson, I'm so sorry, dude. You did say that.
Oh, that's right. You know the first date follow-ups. Yes, Jackson is on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Hi, Cameron. I didn't say I love you.
Yes, you did.
No, I was saying, like, I love your shoes. I was complimenting you on your shoes.
No, we were walking and you literally, like, looked into my eyes and you were like, I think I love you or something like that. You literally said that. It had nothing to do with my shoes.
No. I was complimenting you on your shoes and like your looks. I was just talking about like the things that I love about you, and I thought because things were going so well. I mean, I didn't think I was, I didn't mean for it to like sound like that, but I wasn't saying like I love you,
Yeah, and that right there is just weird. Like, why do you love my shoes and like my outfit? It was just like the things you love about me. Like, how can you love anything about me? You don't even know me. You don't know me.
Okay, well, the thing is, I thought we were having a really good time throughout the date and, just adding more things to do and it was going on. And I was really enjoying that. And I loved all the things about you, like, like your personality and how like, you're easy to talk to. And yeah, I can understand why you might think that would lead to me saying, like, I love you. But I didn't specifically say I love you. I didn't say that. But I was loving
Oh, my God, just stop saying that. Just stop saying it, please. It's like really creeping me out. Just you said it like 17 times.
Okay, I'm sorry. I won't say that then. Next time I'll say it. I'll mean it. But
do you see what you're doing? You're like making me uncomfortable. Stop saying I love you. This is probably why your ex left you.
Oh.
Okay, why are you bringing my ex into this? Please don't do that, okay? I was not saying I love you, okay?
I think sometimes people react to the word love differently. For some people, it's a scary word. For others, it's a comforting word. So maybe this is kind of where you guys are on different pages. And some people can say it freely. Some people can't.
Cameron, would you like to go on another date with Jackson? We'll pay for it.
I mean, I would say I love you if I knew him, but I don't know him. That's not fair. And vice versa. I mean, again, I don't think I want to go on a date with someone who's going to fall in love with me so quickly.
I was just saying I love your shoes and I love your personality as well. I wasn't saying I love you like that in the way that you're saying. I'll tell you what, if you agree to a second date, then I promise I won't use that word. Ever.
God. But you see what I mean? You sound so clingy. Just like, I don't know.
I mean, it's also kind of nice. He just really likes you.
He likes you, though.
Okay, well, I don't know, maybe. What do you guys think?
I think you should give it another shot.
Yeah, he is kind of nice. Okay, let's do it.
Well, there you go, Jackson.
Yay.
You got a second date.
Jackson, scream out, I love it.
Good luck, you guys. Love you both.
Good luck.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Brooke is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Craig. So in a second, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Brooke, how long has it been since you heard from Craig?
Oh, hey. Oh, gosh. I haven't heard from Craig in a few days, which is weird because before the date, we were texting all the time.
Have you reached out to him in that time, though?
Yeah, well, at the end of our date, he was like, okay, well, just hit me up when you're ready to hang out again. And so I did. And then crickets, like just nothing.
Okay, let's go backwards and play detective. Tell us about your date.
We met on a dating app, like most people. I think it was Hinge. And I had seen on his profile he had like pictures of him doing that axe throwing thing. So I set up the perfect date where we threw axes, which, by the way, is really freaking hard. If you've never done
It is. It's a lot harder than you think.
Oh my God, my shoulders still hurt. So he totally kicked my butt, but like it was super fun. Like we had fun challenging each other. And we were having so much fun that we went to the bar next door and kept having drinks all night where we played darts, where he also kicked my butt again. I'm not very good at these things. But point being that we had a lot of fun. Like he was laughing the whole time with me. Like it's not in my head. Like he really had a good time. I'm pretty sure.
Well, other than laughing and stuff, what kind of gave you the vibe that he was into it?
I mean, he asked me to go home with him. So
did you go?
I did. I mean, I felt safe with him. Like we really connected, or so I thought.
Well, what happened at his place? Did all kinds of fun things happen?
There were some fun adult things that happened, but
okay.
I'm like a little worried because when we first got to his apartment, he has a roommate that was just chilling on the couch, and we like said hello to him, and he was really hot. And in my drunken state, I may have been like, "Oh my God, your roommate is totally fine."
Oh.
So I don't know if that like offended him, but like I clearly went into Craig's room, so like I was not going to hook up with his roommate. I don't know if that's why he's ghosting me.
How would you feel, Jubal? You take a girl home to hook up with you. You have a roommate, and on her way to your bedroom, she says, "Man, your roommate is so hot."
Yeah, I guess depends how hot he is. I might be like, "Yeah, I agree. I know he's very hot, but you're with me, so probably wouldn't bother me that much. Although maybe it should. I don't know. What did he do when you said that?
He just kind of ignored it. Like there wasn't a reciprocal conversation about his roommate being hot. And then I was like, "Oh, I'm just like drunk and rambling." But then we just started making out. So, you know, no more conversation needed.
I wonder if he like kind of got in his head and thought maybe you were fantasizing about the roommate. Would you still follow through with hooking up with a girl, Jubal, if you knew that she was thinking about somebody else?
Depends how much I liked her. If I really liked her, no.
But she was thinking about somebody else. Wouldn't that be worse?
Well, if I didn't really like her that much, whatever.
Just more transactional.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
I don't care who you think
about whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But if you liked her, then
if I liked her, I would rather she be thinking about me. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, well, that's why I want you to call him, because clearly if he's thinking that, it's wrong. Like, I just made an off-the-cuff comment while drunk, so I want to make sure he's not, like, looking too much into it. I really liked him, like, a lot. Like, we had a lot of fun. I really want to see him again. He's super hot.
And how did things end when you left?
Yeah, I mean, we had a nice time together, and he said, like, you know, hit me up when you want to hang out again. So I felt like we both were into it and wanted to go on another date. But then, you know, I texted him, it's been a few days, and then now just nothing.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and ask him why he's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next. If you're just joining us for today's first date follow-up, Brooke is on the phone and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Craig. So we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Brooke, why don't you refresh everybody's memory on your situation?
Yes. So met Craig on Hinge. We had a great date where we played some sportsy like games that I sucked at. Then we went back to his place and we had a really great night together. But I may have put my foot in my mouth and made a comment about his roommate being hot. And I'm wondering if that's why he's now ghosting me.
Okay. All right. Are you ready for us to call him?
Yes, please.
Okay. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Craig, please?
Yes, you are.
Craig, how are you? My name is Jubal. I host a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Craig. I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
How are you?
Yeah. Hey, hello. I'm fine.
You ever listen to the show?
Yeah, me and my roommate listen to it all the time.
Oh, cool.
That's
sweet.
awesome.
Cool,
Thank
man.
you.
Well, then you've probably heard a first date follow-up before.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Well, if since you already know, I'll say it anyway. A first date follow-up is where if you go on a date with someone and then you ghost them, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them. And we got an email about you, Craig.
No, wait. You said you got an email about me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm all right. I'm
It was
listening.
from a woman named Brooke.
Yeah, it's her. Okay.
Yeah, she emailed us, told us about your date, says she really likes you, but she's confused because you haven't called her back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You might tell.
Yeah. I remember her. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. I mean, I'm a sucker for red lipstick, and she wears it well. Had a lot of fun with her. She's gorgeous. She's fun. I had a great time with her. We went on a date, axe throwing. She's not good at it. Went on another date. I mean, the same night. Darts.
She told us about how you guys
She's not good at it.
went axe throwing and then, hung out and went back to your place. And she thought you guys were really vibing.
We were.
Okay.
I got to be honest with you. She's kind of weird to me.
Why?
Okay, well, we got back to our place. My place. I'm sorry. I'm talking about my roommate's place and everything. We're hooking up. We're having a good time. I'm vibing with her. Everything's great. And she asked me to bark.
Like a dog?
Like a dog.
Like
woof woof?
Bark, yes. She asked me to bark, and okay, I did it. But I didn't feel quite comfortable, because it's barking,
This is the first time anybody's asked you to bark in the bedroom?
Yes. See how quick that came out? Yes. It came out. It's I'd never had, she was asking for like husky Rottweiler barks. It wasn't the Chihuahua stuff. She wanted real, like from the gut bark.
How far into you guys getting intimate did she request this?
I would say all of maybe 5 minutes. 5 minutes, we're hugging, we're kissing, clothes are coming off, and we're about to do it. And she's like, hey, I'd like you to bark for me. And she was insistent. Like her voice dropped like 5 octaves, like, I really wish you'd bark for me. I'm like, all right, fine, Hannibal. Whatever, Hannibal.
What?
You got it. Whatever, Hannibal, because I'm literally barking for my life right now because I don't know what this woman's about. She's cool. She brought a bag in a room. She brought a bag in a room with me. I don't know what's in the bag. It could have been like P. Diddy party favors.
Well, like her purse, though? It's probably her purse.
In a leather satchel? It was a leather bag with a clip. I don't know. She's cool, though. She's cool and she's beautiful. My God. Red lipstick. But it was just too much.
But if she's beautiful and the red lipstick and everything else,
that's why he barked.
Throw her a little bark.
Yeah, that's why I barked. I know it's going to go on the radio, but I'm just letting you know that's what scared me off.
Okay.
The barking got me.
You couldn't have been that scared, Craig, because, geez, you barked for me like it was no problem. You gave consent, and you sure seem to like it. So why are you bothered after the fact?
Whoa. Is that Brooke?
Yes, she's been on the phone listening.
Oh, dude. See, I knew that was done again. Okay. Hi, Brooke.
Hi, Craig.
How you doing? Hi, Brooke.
So wait, Craig, did you really not like it? Because I am a very consent-based person. Like, I would never make you do something you're uncomfortable with.
You stared at me like Hannibal Lecter, like the next answer should have been yes. I was scared, Brooke. I don't know you. Plus that bag. Brooke, honey, you brought the axe from our first date. You brought the axe home from our first date.
You're being so silly. Listen, you're like a foot guy, right? Like, no big deal.
How'd you even get out the club? You brought an axe with you. You stole the axe from our first
I did not bring an axe with me. You're being ridiculous. But listen.
I'm just saying there was an axe missing.
They actually sound really good together. I don't know about you guys, but...
What were you saying about the feet, Brooke?
Oh, yeah. So, hopefully it's okay, Craig, because we're still in some tea. You talked about my bark fetish. Well, Craig has a foot fetish. And listen, it's not really my thing, but I'm going to give you my feet if that's what you want, and I gave them to you. So,
Hey.
What?
No one talks about the feet. That's a personal thing to me. I love the feet. There's no websites that cater to feet. There's no websites catering to dudes barking.
I bet there is.
Are you sure about that, my friend?
I think Brooke knows what they are.
On the dark web, yes. On the dark web, they are. And I don't want to be a member of that little scenario. I don't want to be a dark web member like, oh, look at this dude. He's in the leather skin barking. Oh, there goes one down.
You don't like the barking at all, Craig?
Barking is a gateway drug, man. At least the leather and whips and dominatrix heels on the neck.
Wow.
I don't know her well enough like that. I don't know.
You don't want to find out?
Let's have a conversation. We can get to know each other and slow down in the bedroom if you're uncomfortable.
Yeah, I said a spider to the fly. The next thing you know, I'm on the back of the milk carton talking about last time we saw him. He was barking.
Craig, would you like to go on another date with Brooke? We'll pay for it, and then you guys can have more of a conversation.
Hey, Brooke, when you saw my roommate, what were you thinking when you said he looks hot? What does that mean?
I totally knew you were bothered about my comment with your roommate. Listen, you're totally hot, and so is your roommate. Him being hot doesn't take away my attraction from you. I realized I was kind of drunk, and I shouldn't have made that comment, and I can see why you might take that and feel insecure, but I really like you. Not just because you're hot, because you are, but because we have fun together, and you're crazy, obviously.
Hold on. All right, just want to make sure that we have an understanding that I'm the hot one here. Thank you.
So bark once if you're going to take me out again.
See that? See right there. Right there.
So, Craig, that's it. Bark once if you want to take her out again.
So, fair request. Twice if it's a no.
You're really going to do this to me, aren't you? You're really going to make me bark.
Yeah, one for yes or two for no.
Okay, bark. Wow. See, you got me barking already. This is not going to be a good relationship. If I'm barking on the radio already.
So is that a no then, Craig?
Yeah, no, bark. I'll go out with you again and make sure I bring my collar.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Lily is on the phone today for our first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Lucas. So in a few minutes, we're going to call him, see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her, and maybe get her on another date. But first, Lily, how long has it been since you heard from Lucas?
Hey, so it's been 2 weeks exactly.
Oh.
Okay.
Have you reached out to him?
No, I kind of feel like the guy should reach out first.
Okay.
Why do you want to get a hold of him? Like, if it's been 2 weeks, like, was the date just like that good?
Well, I would say the date was okay. Like, it wasn't that great, but I thought I did everything right, and he made it a point to tell me that he really wanted to see me again. So I'm just kind of wondering why he hasn't reached out.
All right, well, let's tell us about the date, Lily. What happened?
Yeah, well, I haven't been on a date in a while. I'm kind of like a homebody, so my friends were saying that they needed to get me out. They met this cool guy at a neighborhood bar named Lucas, so I met up with him for a sangria and apps at a cute bar, and it was fun. But, he talked about himself a lot. And I don't think I did anything wrong because I didn't have time to say anything inappropriate because he was talking about him the whole time, kind of.
And you want to see him again?
Well, I think that sometimes when people start talking about themselves incessantly, it's almost a defense mechanism, right? Like you get kind of nervous. Yeah. So, I mean, it's two different options. He was nervous or he's extremely arrogant. I'm not sure. What was your take on that, Lily?
Maybe I thought maybe he was nervous and maybe I didn't react to him. Like maybe I should have been like, ooh and ah about his whatever he was saying a little bit more. I could have been more engaging.
So you think that would be that's the problem?
I don't know. I mean, I really would like to know. That's kind of why I'm calling in.
Well, tell us a little bit more about the date. Like, was there any awkward moments or anything like that?
Well, he wanted to split the bill, which I'm always kind of like, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like a guy should usually pay, but it was kind of a casual thing. So I was like, okay. But I also think like when guys want to split the bill, it's kind of like, oh, do you not want to see me again? So that was one sign, but I didn't read too much into it. I mean, we had, pretty good conversations.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a 6 out of 10 date.
Okay.
So it's a 6 out of 10. You still want to call him back?
Yeah, I guess my ego's a little bit hurt. Maybe, I don't know.
So this is about the principle, not the date. It's like, okay, you're the buddy that had the nerve to ghost me, and you want to know why.
Yeah, exactly. That's why.
How did your date end?
He just hugged. He didn't try to go in for like an awkward kiss, which I think is very respectful on a first date. And again, he said that he really wanted to see me again, which I was, flattered. And then he walked me to my car.
Okay. And you said that you haven't reached out to him because you think that he should reach out, right?
Yeah. And he also said that he was going to reach out because he wanted to see me.
Had he reached out, Lily, would you have gone on that second date?
Yeah. I always want to give people a second, to try because, people get nervous. I was a little nervous.
They do say you should go on a date with somebody 3 times before you make a decision about how you feel about them. Science and my mother both say those things.
And my mother.
I didn't say I agree. I'm just saying that's what I've heard.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
Thank you.
If you even want one. Maybe we may just be able to find out why you're getting ghosted. All right, we'll play a song, come back. Get your first date follow-up next. Right in the middle of your first date follow-up, if you're just joining us, Lily is on the phone, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Lucas that she is okay with. Normally I say that really likes, but Lily doesn't really like Lucas. She just went on a date with him. She's been getting ghosted for 2 weeks now, so we're about to call him, see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her, and maybe get her another date if she wants one. But Lily, why don't you refresh everybody's memory on your situation?
Yeah, sure. So I met up with this guy, Lucas, for like a cute date, and he talked about himself a lot. But at the end, he said he really wanted to see me again, and he was going to reach out, and it's been 2 weeks.
Okay, you ready for us to call him?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Lucas, please?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, Lucas, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Lucas. I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Hey, guys. What's going on?
Have you heard the show before?
No.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about it. It's a radio show. And then also, we do a segment on it called the First Date Follow-Up, where if you go out on a date with somebody and ghost them, that person can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them. So we got an email about you from somebody. Do you want to know who?
Sure.
Okay. Her name is Lily.
Do you remember Lily?
Yeah, of course.
Thoughts on Lily?
She thinks I'm ghosting her.
Mm-hmm.
Are you?
I don't call girls after a date. I wait for them to call me.
Can I ask why?
Yeah, because I don't like to play games. I don't like a girl who plays games. So I don't want to like how many days you're supposed to wait and all. This is just a stupid game, and I don't need that. So I want somebody who wants to hang out with me. So if anybody's getting ghosted, it's me here, right?
Huh.
Okay. Did you like your date with her?
Yeah, that's fine. She didn't seem like that. I'm an open book. Ask me questions. She didn't have much to say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did it seem like she wasn't into you, really?
It was fine. It was, it wasn't like a big spark, but it was fine. I would go out with her again.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask.
If she called me.
Yeah. If she did. Okay, interesting.
Okay, cool. Well, Lucas, Lily is actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Hi.
Oh. Oh, hey.
Hi, Lucas.
Well, this is awkward.
Well, yeah.
Hey, look, Lucas, she did more than call you. We called you too.
Heyo.
Okay. Well, this feels like the game to end all games, man. I don't think this is for me. We're doing a radio show after one date. I don't know.
I'm not a game player at all. I was just really curious why you didn't text me after you said you really wanted to see me again and you were going to reach out.
You didn't text me either. It feels like it goes both ways.
Well, Lucas, actually, you're the one that's playing games because you're waiting to see if I'm going to text you.
You could just have texted. This feels like you're doing games right back. I feel like these are your games.
To get clarity and communication?
Look, I don't know what you want. You didn't text, you didn't say anything, so it seems like you didn't want. I want to be with someone who really wants to talk to me. That's enough. That's what I'm looking for.
Don't you see it kind of as a game because you didn't text either? You know what I'm saying?
This feels like now you're trying to do mind games. I'm just not interested in this.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying.
You're playing games, Jubal.
Yeah, now I think we're all playing games. But if you want someone to like you, shouldn't you also like them? Show them interest as well?
I'm interested in everybody. So I'm looking for people who are interested in me.
Oh, okay.
Well, how am I supposed to know that you're interested if you don't text or call me?
How am I supposed to know you're interested if you don't text or call me?
Wow.
Hey, would you guys like to go on a second date? We'll pay for it.
Yeah, actually, I would.
Oh.
What?
Huh.
You would?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
good with
want
that.
to see where.
Lucas, you want to go on a date too?
Yeah, sure. That sounds good. You're going to pay for it?
What?
Yeah.
So now do we both feel confident that the other person is interested in the other person, or do we need to text again after this call to say, I'm interested and I want to see you? We can go on the count of 3. You can text each other at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like she's interested. That's what I was looking for. So I think you solved it.
All right. And now, Lily, you know that he was interested too.
I'm glad to find that out.
Okay.
Congrats.
Well, enjoy your date. And you guys have a lot to talk about, I'm sure.
Yeah, good luck on that.
All right, we should figure this out now then, I guess. You want to text me, Lily?
You know what? Sure, but you have to text me back afterwards.
Isn't that what you do when
That's
somebody
fair.
texts?
Okay. Well, deal. We got a deal and another date. Yay.
Right.
Congratulations,
Yo.
guys. Randy is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by a woman named Rose. And I really hope that they go out again because Randy and Rose.
Oh, double R.
Double R. Randy, before we find out about your date and why you think you're getting ghosted, how long has it been since you talked to Rose?
It's been about a month.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, I just was like, a week or two is understandable, but after about a month, it's like, okay, I think I did something really wrong here. Some things I just, I just really want to find out what happened,
Sure. So we know you're getting ghosted. We just need to know why.
But if it's been a whole month, why do you want to still get a hold of her?
There's just something about her, I'm a podcaster and I do reviews on movies and stuff, and she commented on one of my stories on the podcast, and we just got to talking, and there was just such a strong connection that I couldn't let go. I can't stop thinking about it. I need to know. It's like everything seemed so great. Why did it disappear on me? Like,
Tell us about the date then.
So we got to talking, and I found out that she lived close by. I had a movie I was reviewing. It was a horror film. I asked, hey, do you want to go to this movie with me? We can get drinks at the bar beforehand and everything like that. And she was down. And I was like, that's perfect. And, everything went off without a hitch. We went to the bar, had a few drinks, and I'm a movie buff. And so finding someone that is also passionate about movies, the conversation flowed so perfectly. We had a few drinks, really getting along. We went to the movie early. We were ready. The movie was pretty good. And again, it was a horror film, and so she did get a little scared. And,
did she jump into your lap at any point or your arms?
well, there was one moment. There was one really big scare moment. The jump scares in movies.
Yeah.
Oh. So there was a big jump scare moment, and she grabbed my hand really tight then, and it felt really good. And I was like, she might not be into horror films, yeah, but I kind of like the fact that she's a little scared. She's like holding on to.
Did she keep her hand on or take it off after?
Well, she grabbed my hand really, really tight, and it actually hurt. That's how tight she grabbed it. But after that, it was kind of like deadpan. She was like, nope, done. And I was like, oh, I guess that was too much.
It was one of the best feelings for me, at least, when I've gone on dates before to the movies. And if it's a scary movie, they jump and grab your hand, and then they leave it there on your hand. You're like, yes.
Yeah, exactly. So then, she's like, I need to go use the restroom. And I was like, okay, go ahead, do your thing. Then 10 minutes go by.
Oh, no.
20 minutes go by. The movie ends. I'm like, Rose, where are you? And so it was like kind of weird. It's like everything seemed to be going so smoothly. And then out of nowhere, you just disappear on me. Like,
did she just bounce?
Yeah, she just bounced. And so I at first I was scared. I was like, is she okay? Did something bad happen? Where did she go? But no text, no callbacks, no nothing. And I thought about, because I wrote the review. It was an okay movie. But I thought about mentioning something, but it's like, I don't want to bring anything up on my podcast.
Like, do not bring a date to this movie.
Right, yeah, not a dating movie. This is a movie for friends, so I just am at a loss, and I really just want to know, what did I do wrong? Because if I did something incredibly wrong, I need to know, because I don't want to miss out on another person if she's done, you know?
I mean, but are you sure you don't want to just cut your losses? I mean, this girl bounced on you in the middle of a movie, which should be a red flag to you, and is not responding in a month, which should also be a red flag to you. So, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, I'd be like, all right, it's over, it's fine. But there was just something about the way we connected over our love of movies that I was like, I can't let this go. I just can't.
Well, we'll try to figure it out, man. We'll play a song, come back, and then call her and see if she answers and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and why she skipped out on the movie. And then maybe get you another date if you still want one, okay?
Yeah.
I'm really interested in finding out what happened to Rose. Rose is the girl that Randy went out with for the first date follow-up today. We're about to call her and ask her why she's ghosting him and see if we can get him another date if he still wants one after he finds out the reason. But Rose just took off in the middle of their date. Randy, why don't you recap the date real quick to refresh everybody's memory before we call her?
Oh, yeah, for sure. So I met Rose via a comment on the podcast that I work, and we hit it off. Thought we would grab a couple drinks before a movie that I had to review. Had the drinks, great conversation, great start to the movie. In the middle of the movie, for some odd reason, she said she had to use the restroom and just never came back. And I don't know what happened.
It's like scary or heartbreaking or both.
All right, well, we'll try to figure it out for you. I'm going to call this number right now, see if she answers, and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Rose, please?
This is she.
Hey, Rose, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Rose. This is the show, too. My name's Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
How are you?
Hi, guys. I'm fine, I guess. Oh, my gosh. Okay.
You listen to the show?
I do.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that, Rose.
Yay.
So why are you calling me? That's, I guess, like...
We're just wondering why you ran out of a date in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
This is the first date follow-up, and Randy emailed us about you. You guys went out, and you were at a movie, and then you went to the bathroom, and you were gone. You haven't talked to him since, and Randy is wondering if you would tell us the reason that you're ghosting him.
Well, we're glad to hear you're okay, because that was a little bit scary.
Yeah. Right. No, okay, so, oh, my gosh, I have no idea, like what he may have shared with you, but yeah, I mean, I know the show, and so okay, we're going to talk about this. Okay. What did he say? I mean, what did he say? Because I love the date. I mean, I absolutely love the date.
Why did you leave it?
Oh my gosh. Well, like, first of all, Randy, I don't know, if he mentioned that he's a podcaster. So kind of like you guys, like he's on the radio and has like this really sexy voice. He was even sexier in person. So like we went out for drinks before our date. I'm not a big drinker, but I knew that I needed to kind of like loosen up, and everything was perfect. I mean, everything was perfect. And I was feeling like loose. I was feeling, just comfortable. I'm not a huge horror fan. I mean, I haven't watched like horror movies since like high school, but like whatever, it's not that big of a deal. I don't feel like they're that, there's not that much artistic stuff that goes into it, so I'm not into like dumb slasher flicks or anything like that. But this movie was okay, but I do get scared easily. I mean, I felt comfortable holding his hand. Randy was so like good to me and gentle, and it felt so like perfect. There was like no judgment or anything, but there was this point in the movie that I got scared. And I don't know if any other women out there, I mean, my doctor said, okay, I peed myself. Oh my God.
Been there, girl. It's okay.
Wait, you peed your pants?
Mine's from laughing too hard.
I did. I peed my pants. Oh my God. And I didn't know what to do. And I thought about it a second because, like it was dark and it just happened. It didn't mean to happen. And so I excused myself to the bathroom. And when I made it to the bathroom, I was mortified because it wasn't like I was going to be able to go under the like hand dryer. I wore this skirt, and I guess I just had too many drinks. I don't know. And I was completely covered. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, my chair is wet. My entire skirt is wet. Like, he is so sexy. He's going to think I'm a crazy person. And I just was
I was too embarrassed. You know what I mean? I just slipped out when no one was looking, thank God. I mean, and I had to run to my car. I had to go home. I had to completely change. And
Well, you know that, I mean, that's how it is when like a little bit comes out and you can't stop it. And then it's like, literally, you can't sometimes, and then it just keeps going.
I know this is after the fact, but if it ever happens again, just get a soda and dump it on yourself.
Yeah, just act like you're knocking over.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Yeah. In the future, it might save you a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
And I guess I was not thinking. That's a great idea, by the way. I was so flustered that, and I mean, I got Randy's text. I just did not know what to say because I don't want to start off with like lies, you know, and he didn't say anything about it on his movie review. So, and I listened for it. Like I did. So
Hey, that's cool. At least he didn't say that you peed your pants on his podcast.
Yeah. He wasn't like, I took this crazy person out for a date and she peed on me or something like, no,
like that.
That wasn't the goal. And yeah, so I don't know what to say.
Well, I think you said it all, basically. You also said it to Randy because he's been on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh my God. Hi. Hello.
Hi, Rose.
I am so sorry. I really am. I am so sorry.
I've been trying hard not to laugh. Like,
oh
Rose,
my God.
I understand completely. I am just so happy that it was not something crazy or that I did something wrong. You know,
yeah, no,
accidents happen.
No,
you know what comes in my head?
Yeah, no.
When Adam Sandler goes, "You're
Randy.
not cool unless you pee your pants," you know? Like,
yeah.
Right. No, and I was totally gonna like do a Billy Madison moment too, but like I didn't know if it would be. It's not funny. It's not cool. It's so not funny. Don't.
Rose, it's funny.
It's pretty funny.
Honestly, like now that I've had, I mean, I wish you would have said something, been like, "Hey, I had an emergency. I needed to go home. Can we reschedule?" But I honestly, the biggest thing I feel right now is relief. Like, I still feel really connected to you. And it's like, it's funny now. Like, if you'll have me, I would love to go on another date and we can laugh about this, you know?
Rose, would you like to go on another date with Randy? We'll pay for it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I would. Just so long as this does not become our story of how we met. Like, we're going to need to come up with something else.
I mean,
We'll do another one. So I have another review that I'm doing next week, and it's a comedy. So maybe we'll just try it again, and we'll watch a comedy.
Yeah.
Depends how much you laugh.
That's when it really happens, Rose. Maybe bring some Depends just in case.
Right. I will be prepared. I will be prepared.
Peeing your pants is cool. Consider me Miles Davis.
If you want to win the Jubal Show's trip to the Caribbean, you got to listen at 8:10. Mason is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by Nicole. Hey, Mason, before we talk to you about your date, how long has it been since you heard from Nicole?
You know, it's been about 5 days since the date.
Okay, that's not too bad. Did you try to hit her up after the date and she just didn't respond?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I'm not being annoying about it. I mean, other than what I'm doing right now, I guess. I reached out. I was like, hey, that was great on the night. And she was like, yeah, you know. The next day I texted to be like, maybe we should, you know, make plans to do it again. And I didn't get any response. And then yesterday I let a few days go by. And then, I'm sorry if this is too much information. And then yesterday I texted again and I got no response the second time. And so I'm just kind of like bummed out and confused.
Tell us about your date.
We were going to plan to meet for coffee, but we sort of upgraded it to pizza because there's this great pizza place nearby, and it had a gorgeous view of the sunset.
Oh,
nothing wrong with a pizza upgrade.
Never.
And it was very chill. It was very casual. It felt really great, actually, because dating is kind of a nightmare. So it was really nice to just have a nice time with someone, or so I thought. I mean, that's kind of what I'm calling about.
Was there anything that happened on the date that felt weird that could be part of the reason why she's not calling you back?
I can't think of anything. I feel like maybe she had an allergic reaction to the pizza or something and got food poisoning. You know,
I was just going to ask you what kind of pizza you had, and do you think it could have been like lactose intolerance or something?
Maybe, but, we talked about food allergies specifically while we were eating because everyone is so crazy about food allergies these days. And she said, thankfully she didn't have any.
Even if she did, though, I'm not really sure how that would have kept her from not texting you back. She'd just be like, oh, man, you're never going to believe what happened to me.
Only if something embarrassing happened, maybe. But yeah, when I said it, I'm like, that wouldn't be a thing.
Did she get up to go to the bathroom for a while?
No, I don't remember that.
Okay, so is there anything at all that happened in your conversation that...
I'm sorry, but again, I don't think so. I really feel like we had a genuine connection and it was a really cool, chill time.
How'd you leave the date?
We didn't kiss on the mouth, which is, always like, are we going to do that or not? But it didn't feel right.
Did you kiss on something else?
It was it was just like a hug, but it was a nice hug. It didn't feel like a rejection at the end of the date, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I just feel like I did something wrong, and I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out. She really is great. She's confident and knows what she wants out of life and is just a great energy to be around, like an uplifting energy. It's nice because I feel like a lot of people I meet are sort of dragged down energy, kind of like sad sack energy.
Fat back energy. I've never heard that before, but I love it.
All right, well, we'll see if we can get some more of the Nicole energy in your life then and try to get you another date. We'll play a song, come back, call her, and see if we can find out why she's ghosting you, and then see if you still want to go out with her after you hear the reason, okay?
Okay.
In the middle of your first date follow-up, if you're just joining us, Mason is on the phone. He's getting ghosted by Nicole, and we're about to call her and see if we can figure it out for him and maybe get him another date if he still wants one. Mason, before we call her, refresh everybody's memory real quick on your date with Nicole.
Sure. We met on an app, and we went and got pizza together, and it was really nice and chill, and we watched the sunset, and I thought we had a great time and went our separate ways, and now I can't get a response out of her.
What was the last thing she said to you?
It was like, I had so much fun or something, on the night of the date.
Okay.
That was the last contact I heard from her.
That's weird.
All right, I'm going to call her right now. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Nicole, please?
This is she.
Nicole, hi, how are you? My name is Jubal. I host a radio show called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Nicole.
Hello.
I'm Nina. I'm here too.
And I'm Victoria.
Why am I suddenly nervous?
Oh, don't be nervous. It's just our formal introduction.
Yeah. We do a segment on our show called the First Date Follow-Up. That's where if you go out on a date with someone and then you end up ghosting them, that person can email us to get you on the phone and find out why you're ghosting them. So you are currently ghosting somebody that you went on a date with, and they want to know what they did.
Okay.
I'll tell you his name is Mason.
I know Mason.
So
that's a rave review.
So what's up, Nicole? How come you haven't hit Mason back?
Listen, Mason is a great guy. We met on a dating app, and, I've been going on dates. I had a date the night before my date with Mason, and we had a fun time, with the date that I had the night before Mason. And even though I had a great time with Mason, a couple of things, one, he might be too nice of a guy for me. And then also when we were on the date, he was mentioning that he really doesn't date around, and he doesn't, just go out on dates a lot. So I don't know, I kind of felt bad, because I am doing that. I don't want to waste his time.
Well, that's interesting and fair. I mean, I guess this whole dating pool is kind of hard to navigate, but it's also hard to know if anything's going to go anywhere with somebody after just one date.
True. I don't know. Because he's such a nice guy, I felt bad. I'm he paid for everything, and I know dating is expensive, and I didn't want, because I am out there dating different people, and he kind of just focuses on one person at a time per what he told me. I didn't want to, I don't know, lead him on or waste his time when I just didn't know.
I mean, did y'all talk about it? Like, did you tell him that you were dating around and he told you that he wasn't?
Yeah, I mean, it was like we were just talking about the dating app and like how, how dating is so hard. And I was like, yeah, I've been dating. And he's like, I really kind of just focus on one person at a time. I mean, it wasn't like who are you dating and how many people are you dating? Like, I don't know if he realized that like I had been on a date the night before, which it didn't really matter. The fact that he was putting all of his eggs in one basket, it seemed like, and I'm not. Like, I don't know. I just felt bad.
So you'd like him more if he was dating some other people too?
Yeah, or, I mean...
You don't hear that very often.
Yeah.
I'd rather you not. I'd rather you not be.
Well, thank you for being honest with us, Nicole. I appreciate that.
Are you you're going to tell him I said this?
I don't need to, actually, because he's listening and on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Oh. Hi, Nicole. Hi. I am sorry to be lurking, but this has been a wonderful, I really appreciate getting all of this information from you. I really do.
You're so nice.
Yeah, he is super nice.
I'm sorry. I'm just still like processing the fact that you just heard everything that I said.
I'm sorry because, I thought that I'd done something wrong and I kind of wanted to figure it out. So I didn't do it again, but I really appreciate everything you said because it helps me sort of move on with what I want to do with my life as well. And, I know people tell me I'm a nice guy, but I was thinking of getting a motorcycle. That was a joke. I'm sorry. Maybe if we go out again, I could like not listen to your stories while you tell them. I'm just kidding.
Mason, so what you're saying, Mason, is if Nicole went out with you again, you could be a little bit more of a...
Yeah, I could act like a real jerk.
No, I'm not saying that I want to be with someone that's a jerk. I just, because he was nice and so gentlemanly, and I don't know,
If you go out with me again, this time it'll be different. I won't open any doors for you.
He's trying to show you that he's a bad boy.
How about
yeah. I'm sorry, what? You see, I'm already not listening to you.
Maybe kiss me next time. I don't know. Like, I felt like we were going to kiss, and then you went in for a hug, and it was like a weird, I don't know.
Plot twist.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I just don't want to move too fast on a date because I don't want to freak anybody out, but I definitely wanted to kiss you.
Well, what do you think, Nicole? It sounds like Mason's willing to be a little bad. Would you like to go out with him again on another date? We'll pay for it.
He'll kiss you.
I would totally go out with him again. We had so much fun. I just want to make sure he's okay with the fact that like I am going out with other people too.
It's absolutely okay with me.
I want you to kind of mind, but not really. I want it to bother you that I'm going out with other people, but I want you to be okay with it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't love it, so it's not like I think it's really good, it makes me feel good, but it is something that it happens, and, I'm totally okay with it. But at the same time, I'm also not okay with it.
Ooh, there you go.
That's what she's looking for.
Got exactly what you're looking for, Nicole.
Right, I know. See, he's not all nice guy.
Okay, Nicole. So what do you think? Do you want to maybe go for this? I mean, they're going to pay for a date for us, so it's kind of like just to get use of the radio station's money, right?
Oh, and he's using us.
Ooh, you're so bad.
He is a bad boy.
Perfect. No, I mean, I would love to go out with you again. I had a great time, and I think it would be fun.
Awesome. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I'm really happy to hear you say that.
With a sprinkle of jealousy, but not too much.
Yeah.